Good greetings everyone, this is Rusty Dog and welcome to my Sunday live stream. And indeed it is getting earlier and earlier every every week, but I have to change to this newer schedule. It would have been even earlier today if I'm honest, but there was a Formula One race on, the last one of the season, so as of next Sunday the streams will be starting even earlier, probably around an hour and a half earlier than this one. It's about 3 p.m, 3:30 p.m, something like that. That's going to happen for the foreseeable future. And I think once I am in my own place of residence, I will be back to normal schedules. But for now, we're just going to have to go with the flow. So I hope you guys are not inconvenienced too much by that, but let's get on with it and let's see what's going to happen to us today. So right, so conflict zones are the order of the day. I'm going to be looking at low, medium and high, and the phrase "I expect to die in a high" springs to mind, but we will see. This is the bark of Merlin. I have not made any modifications to it. It is the same ship as you are all used to from 3.2. Ideally, looking at the situation with conflict zones now, it could probably do with some modifications, but I decided not to do any because I wanted to keep it as it is so we can have a comparison to what it was like in 3.2 to what it is now. Right, okay, so it's possible later on in the stream, depending how far we go into this, I may also take a look back at AX conflict zones, but this time when I go in, I won't be armed just with the shards. I'll have the Gauss and the plasmas instead. So possibly we'll look at that. So for now, the reason I'm here in Bunda at Faraday Ring is because I had to come here to clean my ship. It had legal issues, so I've got those cleaned and we can press on. I think Athena's going to be joining me today, so that she can offer some surgical assistance in the shape of Healy beams and repair stuff to try and keep me alive. Now, conflict zones have changed. We've always had low and standard and medium and high intensities, but now it's kind of different. Now, high intensities, chances are there's going to be a capital ship in there to deal with, and boss ships. I think we've covered boss ships already. Hey, Dam Pastete, Dam Pastete, thank you for your subscription, man. And yeah, so medium ones now, I think there is a likelihood of a capital ship. I haven't really spent a lot of time in conflict zones in chapter 4, so I'm making up for it now. But we're going to start with the low ones, if there are any, in my conflict system. So I'm just going to plot that in, and then I can say hi to everyone who's joined us on the chat today. So let's have a look. Popping over to my nice system, L258 dash 146. There are a lot of resource extraction sites here, but there's also a lot of conflict zones. I've just noticed it's in anarchy. How long has that been in effect? Oh, democracy, right. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one then. I was going to say, that was weird. Okay, so it's a couple of jumps from here. So while I'm on my way, I'm going to say hi to Andy MM, who got in first. Hi Andy, and hi Loot, and Anonymous 824921. Greetings to Kathina, and thank you in advance for joining me today and healing me. Rick Midkiff, hi Rick, nice to see you back as well. And no zombie gaming. I won't attempt the first part. No zombie gaming. I know zombie gaming. Yeah. So, and Andy K. Hi, Andy. So yeah, nice to see you guys here, and fresh off the back of my Rusty Rambles video, which I won't make too much reference to today, but I think I managed to say everything that I wanted to say, and I think I did it in a very calm and diplomatic way to a point, but hey, it is what it is. Really put me off. I was really looking forward to exploration in when chapter 4 goes live with all the new tools and everything, but it's kind of been spoiled for me now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when chapter 4 is out in terms of actually spending time in the game. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I'm finding less and less. I thought chapter 4 was going to make me a lot more motivated and a lot more upbeat to play this game, but in the last couple of updates it's kind of gone the reverse way, I'm afraid to say. But let's see if we can find some fun here in the conflict zones. Maybe they'll make up for it. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just pee me off even more. I'm just going to turn my phone up. I've just got a message on Facebook from Elite from Frontier. I think they're lying to me. Anyway, but yeah. Right. So here we are. Let's have a look and see what's in this system. So we do have some lows and a medium. That's good. And a high. Great. So we've got everything here that we need. Do they have standard ones now? Mediums? I'm not sure whether they do. You know, like they have with extraction sites where, for example, you have a low and a high and a hazardous. And on occasion you can get some that just say resource extraction site and don't have anything beside them. I'm not sure whether there's any in here actually. Perhaps that doesn't exist anymore. Perhaps they're all named now. But they used to be, or maybe they've been called medium. I'm not sure. They used to be conflict areas, whether they be extraction sites or whatever, without any qualifier next to it. But I don't think there's any in here. No, medium, high. They're all named. So I think that's. Yeah, I'm sure in 3.2 it's not the same as that. I have seen just resource extraction site where it doesn't say high or hazardous or low, and they're just classed as standard. So I'm going to jump into the very first low intensity one, that's around A to B. And that's where we all like to go, isn't it? From A to B. So don't have a ship launch fighter on board. It's going to be just me and I think Kathina. So should we wing up? Can we wing up? Let's have a look. Yeah, fine. Has this been moved around or what? Or thanks, Dave K. Oh, I am in solo. Yes, I did start in solo. Yes, I did. Okay. Probably the best time to realize that I did indeed yeah, I forgot, Kathina, when you asked if I wanted a second person in there, I forgot to switch to private group.
Incoming message.
Anonymous. I have a 7A shield generator on my Conda, and I can transfer my 7A gen to my Corvette. Yeah, you can. You take it off the Conda, put it into storage, and then just transfer it onto your Corvette. No problem. Right. Let's get Kathina in a wing. Oh, I think we're going to have to wait until it... Ah, there we go. Commander Kathina has come online. Well, Kathina, perhaps you can send me a wing invite, because clearly it's not playing the game yet. I think it takes a while to warm up.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yay. Alright. It is taking a little while. Here we go, accept wing invite. Alrighty. Aphrodite. So I'm going to... Here we go, A to B. I hope we end up in the same one. Because those two lows were together and now they're not. Here we go. I'm going to put my wing beacon on. Probably don't need it, but oh god, this has all changed, doesn't it? I'm still used to the old way. Bacon. There you go, that's where the bacon is. So I'm going to get my pips ready, which means I'm going to overshoot because I took too long. Albert Van Cutsum. Hey Albert. And Malcolm Hepburn. Greetings. So these conflict zones now, if you look in the top right, you have 2 bits of information. Oh look, great big blue text. Stop whinging, Rusty. Yeah, so now it tells you the 2 minor factions that are in there, or that are fighting. I think we should side with the system we're in. So I think if we side up with the L258 Federal PLC. I am a bit early, Commander Rabs, yes. I'm going to have to be early on Sundays for a while. Because, you know, I don't live alone in this place. I have to consider other people, so I can't really be too late. So yeah, I'm going to have to start early. Okay, so Kathina is there with her... There's nobody else here. I think we just need to be a bit closer. And then we'll... Yeah, this is what's happening with conflict zones. I think you end up 10 kilometers out. And then you have to boost towards it. And then... Oh yeah, I should give myself engines until I get there. And I think at some point... Oops. It does pop up and ask you, right? Because I had that the last time I popped in. I'm just waiting for it to happen. There's nothing here. This is really low intensity. It's so low. There's only the 2 of us. Oh my god, this is no good. Let's go to the other one. Let's go to the other low intensity. Should take us all of 2 seconds. That's bizarre. Probably some instancing issue. Okay. Yeah, great start.
Engage.
Look at this, I'm even descending onto the planet at the same time. Right, there we go, entering conflict zone. Didn't get the warning at all last time, so I'm going to choose to fight for L248, and let's see how we go. So I'm just going to pick the nearest threat and start wiping out. And of course we have the chatter here as well, so let's see what that's like. I'll get a little bit closer. The moment I try and get closer, they start to have the same idea, and then we end up crossing each other's paths. In some of the high conflict zones, apparently the NPCs are so well engineered to the point of where it's beyond anything that we can do. What have I done? Why has this happened? Oh, okay, never mind. So there's that famous green line. So when it gets to the bottom, the boss will come in. Well, I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I'd like to see this through to the end. Have a nice shot, Cathena. I'll try not to get any friendly fire on you. Oh, we're done. So far so good. I'm still fully intact. This is not going to be the same for mediums and highs, I'm sure of that. So we'll get close in and we'll wait until the chap is finished. Banking there, look. That was a Cathena shot, I recognised it, it was pink. Oops, already got chat out, so... Oh, wanted to boost there, but I haven't got any. I should try and reserve some, so I'm just going to go default pips for the moment, because I'm not really, my shields are not going to really be threatened too much right now. Turret's still firing away. Oh, I thought that might have been enough to tip him into the non-existence, but that's it, he's finished. Bye.
Destroyed.
Well, plenty of pythons around here. I've got someone having a pop here. It's a dropship. Let's have a go at this dropship, because my shields are starting to be affected, but I've only got 2 pips. That's so I can have boost if I need it, but I do have a boost in reserve, so I'm just going to change my pips up here. You guys probably don't need a running commentary of what I'm doing, but dropships like to hang with you sometimes, I've noticed. Alright, assist off to catch up. Okay, that's my Roman army boost used up. I think the capacitor's full enough now for another one. Getting my shields fixed by Cathena, which is cool. I do just have the standard Weaves with grade 5 engineering on them. Wow, it takes a while to... Dropships, I mean an expert dropship, I used to be able to drop one of these a lot faster. But I don't mind that it's a bit more, a bit tougher. I don't mind that at all.
Keep going, Commander.
Well, that's the intention.
I'm starting to think we can win this thing.
Well, I don't know about winning it. The red bar is almost done. We might be on the losing end of this.
Target shields online.
But that red bar, can it ever go to the very end? Because there's two of us here, and we're still alive. To anyone who's just joined the chat, welcome. I will call you out by name as soon as I have an opportunity, but I'm a little bit distracted. Hence why I was firing out of range.
Frameshift charge detected. Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
Oh, I don't know if I can get him in time. No, I don't have a boost and he's out of range now, so I'm going to forget him. He's decided to run away. And I'm glad that we're seeing that. Ships that decide enough's enough.
Target shields online.
My gripe video. Okay. Yes, my fourth Rambles video. I don't do too many because generally I like to be upbeat and positive. Why has he got his landing gear down? Yeah, I like to be upbeat and positive in the main, but I can't keep it all in forever. Sometimes things bother me and I have to say it, especially when I can see something so damn obvious. And I get kind of bewildered that the devs didn't see it. Unless I'm missing something.
Target shields offline.
So we're doing okay here in the low intensity. Feels very familiar compared to 3.2.
Target destroyed.
Now we have an Asp Explorer. So I see the green lines going up here. I didn't think it did that. I thought it just kept going down until you took them all out. So I'm not sure which ship Cathina's on. I think this one. So I tried to give it a bit of a clout there, but I had no pips in engines and I wasn't at peak speed. I think my shields are going to be okay though, so I'm going to go back to default pips just to give myself a couple of pips into the engines, give myself a bit more agility, maneuverability. And now we can just lace into this thing. This is just an Asp Explorer. Ooh, 2 Corvettes are firing on it. Oh my god. Normally, like if I took on a Master Explorer in 3.2, I would melt it in seconds. But things have changed now. Not quite the case. I think I just smacked the tail end of that there. The problem with the ships being tougher nuts to crack is that multi-cannons are perhaps something that I need to rethink now, because these ship kills, just for something like an explorer, are requiring more ammo. And so perhaps I need to go some kind of ammo-less route. We have a Corvette, so Kathina, if you're around, I'm definitely going to be switching up. So we have a deadly Corvette now. This is going to... oh, she's already on the case. I'm going to actually target subsystems when these shields are down here. I'm going to see if I can get a bit closer in so that the chaff doesn't... I can negate some of the chaff because I'll be so close, but I can't miss it. Oh god, I really just needed that boost there. I felt I could have rammed it. Oh, it's still not there. I don't want to take any pips out of shields either. Right, sneaky charge up of the engines. Okay, now I've got a boost just in case I need it. An entire Corvette. Again, I missed it. Boosting at the wrong time. Come on, face me. Yeah, it's not the most agile ship in the world. That just makes it a bit easier to see with the night vision. Chasing the dog's tail here. I'm going to plonk this thing into reverse, I think, so that I can extend my fire on the thing. That's got the shields down. Oh, battle won! Yay! Well, I'm finishing this guy off. See ya.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Oh, that's me getting healed. Thank you, Kathina. That was fun. Okay, so that's the low intensity. Now we're gonna ramp it up a little bit. Made a fair bit in there. Okay, let me just quickly catch up on you guys. So Where are we up to? So, Sinclair Research. Hi, Sinclair Research. Commander Rabs, I said hi before, didn't I? Yep. Alan Beaumont. Hi, Alan. Steve Ross. They're not lawless for me. I get a bounty when I try to shoot. Oh, no. Well, what happened there? You couldn't shoot back at anything. They're not lawless for you. Do you want to try another system then, Cathena, instead? Commander Glenell. Hi, Commander Glenell. How are you doing? And also Happy Shrapnel. Hey, mate. Nice to see you. Helton Mattiazzi. Do you get a special reward for winning a CZ? Well, just what you saw there. I think we got some influence and possibly some rep, I guess. Special rewards, I don't know. Although the way Elite's going right now, I'm sure they'll add in some achievement or special bonuses or... Pat McCann. Hey, Pat, hey up. X1 Gaming. Steve, agree with your passive scan. Great, thank you. I think a few people do. Not everybody. Some people like it the easy way, but, you know... I suppose I think the passive scan appeals to the more casual player, really. That's why it doesn't sit well with me, because I put more time. I don't know. Right, so yeah. Yeah, FDev paying attention, that'll be a first. No, that's not fair. They do. Frontier do listen to the community. I have to say, I can't criticize them on that, because they do. Bernat's, yeah, nice way to start a Sunday. Well, bacon sandwich is the best way to start a Sunday, then a Sunday roast, then maybe a stream with a cup of tea. Yeah, some resilient ships there. Yeah, down thrust, back thrust, bitch. I know, Andy. I know. It's not a case of not knowing. It's just a case of not actually doing it in the moment. But yeah, I'm well aware. But thank you, Commander Quo. Hi, Commander Quo, and Old Spider 52. CZs are supposed to be lawless. Yeah, it would make sense, wouldn't it? I mean, it was strange the very first one when there was nothing in there at all. Yeah. You have to pick a faction because it's right in your face, like a lot of stuff, I guess. I'm sure James. Oh, there he is, James. I missed him. Yeah, James. Hi, James. I went straight past him on the chart. It's because he's in blue. I just went, oh, never mind. Okay, right. So, that's it. This conflict zone is done and dusted. There's nothing here. So I guess we can have a look. I don't know whether you want to try a different system, Cathena. Let's pop into the medium and see if you get the same issue. If you do, then we'll just try somewhere else. But right now, I need to dock. Well, I can't actually dock. I have to land because I want to just restock my weapons. So I have to go down to Jones Progress. So if you'll bear with me while I do that, and then we'll see how this current guise of Merlin handles the mediums, and of course if we get any capitals in there. Okay, you better go to Bunda then. Go to where I started the stream, which was that place that I can't remember now. Yeah. This is still the beta, yes, Steve. This is the beta. This is the new or different styles of conflict zones now that we're seeing in the beta, and how they've changed. Yeah. Well, I guess by yeah, I'm continuing. What do you mean, continuing playing the game? You know what? The most enjoyment I had today was playing Hitman 2. I've been thoroughly enjoying playing that. I played it for a good couple of hours today, and if I'm honest, if I had the choice between Elite Dangerous and Hitman 2 right now, I'd pick the one that hasn't got passive scanning. But no, I have to do my Sunday live streams. But yeah, I'll get a chance at Hitman tomorrow. I'm in the middle of a mission, which is proving to be quite challenging. Yeah, something like that, Steve. I really do like the stealth games, like, you know, Hitman and Splinter Cell and stuff like that. That's really stuff that I can get into. The art of being quiet and undetected and stuff, and sneaking around. And of course, long-range silenced sniper rifles. I mean, come on, what's not to like? that lovely second and a half between pulling the trigger and the actual bullet impact. Right, so it seems that Jones's progress has been untargeted, so let's go and retarget it. Yeah. Well, I came from the local star to the conflict zone to the planet, and I haven't even discovered a belt cluster. Am I going on too much? Oh man. Free space. I can't remember. I think I might have touched on it, but I don't think I spent any time on it. Could that have been on the Amiga as well? Free space? Because it rings a bell, you know. Hey Robert Kirk, and hi to Jonathan Few. Haven't seen the Friday vid. Okay, that's the Rambles one. Yep. Well, check it out, see what you think, and yeah.
Core Dynamics, Tango Hotel Echo. You're very welcome to this station, Commander. Priority access will be granted upon request. Approved for access. Please land on pad 11.
So, I don't need repairing as such, because any damage I did have to shields or hull, I don't think my hull was touched at all, has been repaired by Nurse Cathena. I'm going to have a little bit of a hairy landing there. But I do need rearming. So let's get that done. I quite like this night look with these outlines. It reminds me of some old spacey game
Welcome to our port, Commander.
when they were all vectors. Right, so let's restock the ammo. I didn't even need to do the refueling there. Probably better off not to have done that. Oh, and by the way, I spent a considerable amount, well, when you consider it's for skins, in the Frontier store. What the hell's in there? Okay, that's my storage. with these midnight black liveries. Now they do say for every ship, but that's not quite true because the Crate Phantom and Mamba are not covered. So what they mean when they say for every ship, they mean for every ship in 3.2. But this is the midnight black, matte black. I decided to put it onto the what was a chromed vet, and yeah, she looks okay. So I bought that each livery's £2, and I bought I bought 17 of them. I had to get one for the SRV because I think that looks really cool. Yeah, so I bought 17 liveries, and then I thought, what the hell? Because I could have bought another account for that. I think it's like 20. I don't know what it is in pounds right now, but it's I think for €20 you can buy Elite Dangerous Deluxe Commander Edition. €20. I mean, if anyone wants a second account, now's your chance on Steam. Because €20 for this full package it's like stealing, really. Yeah. Hey, Nikita. Battle teching. Battle tech. Not played that. Right then, Cathena. I guess I'm going to... Should we go around the same planets? The same one, A to B? Going to the medium intensity. This is going to ramp things up a little bit. I'm expecting some shield and possible hull damage here. And I speak from experience. Hey Roger, how are you doing? Oh, £16. That's crazy. £16 for the full Elite Dangerous with Horizons, with a Seasons Pass, with a couple of skins in there for £16. No, Nikita, I spent more than 20 on Elite liveries. I spent £34, whatever that is in euros, probably close to €40. I know, crazy. And after some of the things that have peed me off in chapter 4, I'm not sure why I gave it to them. I like the Midnight Black, and the thing is, I fell into their trap. Well, I mean, I voluntarily walked into their trap because, you know, the Midnight Black, it's one of these things where limited time only, you can only buy it up until the 28th of November or whatever it is. And so I wanted to grab them. So I got them for most of my ships, not every one, and the SRV. Yeah, I bought 17 of them. So expect a few Midnight Black ships, probably the Vulture, stuff like that. You'll have to ask Athena that question, House Scion. Cheers, Roger. Yeah, I'm actually getting some good feedback on the Rambles video. Some people have, especially Cathena, taken the time to write quite a bit of text, which I have up to now. I think read everything. I haven't responded yet, but I will. I only had one troll message. Somebody couldn't resist, so I said I did what I said I was going to do, and I just deleted it. I can't be bothered. You know, if you can't be bothered to you know, talk in a normal way, then just don't bother. That's, you know, it's not going to last. Yeah, I'm not going to put up with it. So I mean, if I was on the stream, sorry, on the video, ranting like a child, and then you want to call me a child, you can, but I don't think I was. I think I was talking in a very calm and hopefully rational way, so I don't think I deserved any of that, and so it got blitzed, as it should have done. No, it's, yeah, when you say don't feed the trolls, the thing is, I love feeding the trolls. I love it. I grind them down, but on my own Rusty channel, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give them the time of day. So yeah, it's whatever. I'm not quite sure what they wrote, but whatever it was, they wasted their entire time. Right then, so here we go. This is medium now, so let's get the old weapons out. And we've already got one breaking away. It's a vulture. Is he coming our way? Not necessarily. So with dropships, gunships. Ooh, a Type 9. And an elite corvette. An elite corvette. Where's Kathina? Oh, she's here? Yeah, she's here. Right. An elite corvette. That's got to be first port of call. Let's just dive straight in then. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get a bit closer. The worst thing is to be attacking an elite corvette when you're being attacked by another ship. That's right, stay with me. Well, his shields are weakening. Mine's already got it down a bit. I do consider this ship a shield tank, so I know I probably shouldn't sit there facing it, but oh, what a time for the big lasers to reload. Oh, I've got no boost left. This is why I need Sirius to be swapping the pips on the fly, verbally. Light show.
Flight assist off.
Point blank, come on. She's actually on my nose. I'm pushing it up with the nose. Probably not the smartest idea. I'll back off, I'll back off. Okay, target shields are down. I'm going to target the power plant, but I can't do that from here. Can you get off, please? I'm in full reverse. Yay, I'm getting Heelys. There we go. Now I need to be in a different spot to target that power plant. Let me see if I can nip across here. No, she's following me nose to nose. It's underneath. I can't get to it because the moment I thrust vertically upwards, it's following me. So I don't have the agility for it. Well, that's that ship gone anyway. How much do you get for this? It's not too much as I recall. 62.9. Because we got it shared between us, did we? Right, now I can do the Type 9. Oh, they're all clean for you again. Alright. The other thing I've noticed is I'm not getting... Are you... I wonder if it's anything to do with the fact that I'm on a power play. And, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Mold has anything to do with that. But I'm not noticing the green and the red bar on this one either. Oh, here we go. SpecOps ships. That's all I need. These are the ones that are a bit more challenging. And I'll tell you about my time with the SpecOps ships after this one, which was also in a medium conflict zone. Happened the other day. I only spent 10-15 minutes. Where's the big circle? There it is. Right, a Furtherland SpecOps Elite. Where is it? Here it is. Let's get some power in that capacitor. Are you doing okay, Kathina? She's got one shield ring off at the moment. Firing yet because I need to boost my engines. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, already the shields are down. Yeah, we got a chance here. Big circle. There we go. Oof, someone just pelted that thing.
Target destroyed.
Any more? Yeah, we got a SpecOps vulture. I got paid almost as much for that as I did for the Corvette. No plans at the moment, Robert. Not really planning anything on the squadrons until, at least until it goes live. But I will think about it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be combat involved, knowing me. Right. SpecOps Vulture. So as you can see, compared to the low intensity, this is certainly different with the existence of these SpecOps ships, which are engineered to a point beyond what we can manage, I think. These are good places for fixed weapons and whatnot. I don't know why we're not getting... is it... I don't know when the beta's going to end. Is it the... why is that gone purple? Is it... I forgot what I was going to ask now. No, I forgot what I was going to ask. Back to mind. Oh yes, I think I've forgotten. I know what it was, I can't remember how I was going to phrase it. Yeah, is it the fact that we're in a medium now as opposed to a low, that there's no red and green bars anymore? I mean, do these mediums ever come to an end? Stay here forever until we run out of bullets. I think I'm gonna have to risk taking 2 pips off my systems so I Always got a boost when I need it. Oh,
Destroyed.
well, there you go.
Under attack. Taking damage.
I'm being fired on, but I'm okay. That was a boost too far.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
Yes, I've heard about these orange beams. Sounds to me like the NPCs have been to the Frontier store. Ooh, that was silly, you took your shields off.
Under attack.
Yeah, you want to stay there, that's fine. You'll die before my shields do. Oh, God, I just needed a boost right there. That would have been a perfect timing. I don't have. It's just instinct that I'm boosting, even though I know I don't have any.
Target destroyed.
32,000. Stingy, stingy, stingy. And here comes Doctor, or Nurse Cathina. I don't know, I'm hearing about the orange beams that they are...
Under attack.
I don't know whether they belong to the SpecOps or what. Let's have a look. Cathina, where are you? Well, you're lawless. Oh, you have a bounty of 6,200 right now.
Repair limpet failed.
Oh, I didn't realize my hull had been affected. So right now we have another SpecOps ship here, Python. Oh, yes. Cracked it one there. So, what I was going to say about the medium CZs, yesterday I was in one on my own, and I took on a SpecOps Vulture. And at the time I had 100% hull and maximum shields. And when I took it on, it took so long to kill it. I did kill it, but it took ages and ages and ages. It seemed like it had an endless supply of shield cell banks, and it had a hull that would put my cutter to shame. But at that time, while I was constantly firing at this Vulture, I had 5 other ships on me, so I had like 5 red triangles at the same time. And by the time I'd killed the Vulture, I needed to leave, so I only managed to do the one ship, and I got out with no shields and 22% hull. And that was my time. That was my time in the medium CZ, the SpecOps. So at the time I was a bit frustrated about that I only managed to last the duration of one Vulture, but I suppose I can't really complain too much, because I've often asked for more challenging AI, and I think we have it here in the conflict zones, and so all in all, I think good thing.
Target destroyed. Under attack.
Let's do this, Crusader. Oh, see, I've got 3 on me right now. Our ticket is about to get well and truly punched. Yeah, well, perhaps. Perhaps. This would be great to do in virtual reality. You've got a lot more awareness of where things are. Look at this. We're an Alliance Crusader. Look, its hull must be made of what's it called? Rod plumsite. That new thing we found in mining. Okay, who's next? Am I getting some healing? I think so. So this is a competent Crusader, which I happen to be tracking very nicely. But even the might of all of these engineered multi-cannons, it's still taking a while. Just look at how slow the hull's going down, really. Oh, he's leaving. He's trying to leave. I should target his drives or his FSD, but there's no point now because he's toast. Looks like I'm getting some attention here.
Flight assist off.
I was pushing it up with the nose. Again, nearly lost all your shields there, mate. He snapped. That's good. What's going on? I've lost track here. Yeah, we're going to have to try a high intensity in a different system. Alright, Kathina, I will finish off this vulture and get the hell out. I'm okay, I don't need any more healing. You go and clear your ship's legal issues.
Target destroyed.
There seems to be just this one left. I've got 2 multi-cannons out of ammo. Let's see if I can... It won't be the big ones, they're fine. Oh, Morse just jumped in. Right, time to leave. You must have been kept busy then, Kathina. Yeah, pulse and multi-cannons. The first time I used those together, Commander X Mikey, was when I first bought my Aspect Explorer. Yeah, my very first Aspect Explorer, and it was pretty cool. Now, I've got stuff to cash in here. But I will leave that because it's beta and it really doesn't meter. Looks like Athena's still in there. Wanted. Well, that's one bounty I will not be collecting. Let's do that then. Let's do that. Let's go to Bunda and do that. Because Bunda's anarchy, so you might not have a problem there. Second, there we go. Right, so Gemston it is. And then I'll be off to Bunda. I do have a squadron, yes. Feel free to join it. Somewhere here. This one. Rusty's Rebels. I don't know why that says Snickers in the top right hand corner. Coming in at the wrong angle. Let's see if we can correct a little bit of that. It might be a little bit too late, but slow this thing right down and just try and come in from this angle. Well, sideways, whatever. That's not too bad. Still getting used to this docking request.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 02.
There we go. 2. That's down here then. Ooh, just a slight overshoot by a few meters.
Ship is on the ground. Commence power down. You are most welcome, Commander.
Right. Okay. Restock. 3 R's. I won't refuel, because I don't need to, and the lighter the ship the better. In fact, I could probably dump some fuel out. Can I? I know you can fill up a, no you can't. You can fill up 10%, but you can't dump. So I can't dump it down to say 30-40%. Give myself a little bit more agility. I wish you could do that. Not sure quite how much difference that would make, but it would be a nice little detail. And I don't think I'm going to be able to cache anything in here either, because just won't let me. Probably do it at Bunda. Right, so I won't switch into the Corvette yet, into the cutter yet. I will stay with this ship because we're going to need it for comparison purposes. These massacre missions. Kill 9 civilians. Oh, a decent payout for a change. 4 million. I'll consider that. I'll consider killing some civilians. Right then, so pips to shields and boost out.
Caution. Unsafe maneuvers will not be tolerated.
Right, off we go to Bundar. My ship is still... My ship... yeah. Wanted just because of that little incident just then. I do have ship insurance. At the moment, Commander Glenn, about my squadron, I don't really know. I guess a bit of everything. Bounty hunters, yeah, it's just anything you want really. It's just about helping each other out. If you know, if there's a, I just look at it as a wing. You know, just a different kind of wing really. What a shame he couldn't spell it. Right. Let's see what's here. Look at that, one of each. Faraday ring, that was it. Faraday. Right, one sec guys. Yay. I'm just switching to a different group. Okay. Just going to go back to the main menu.
Incoming message.
Oh. Right, hopefully Kathina will join us in her group now. Takes a while to do that. There we go. I'm not going to jump into this high intensity quite yet.
3, 2, 1.
I think we should definitely go in together. Bit Pete Tong. Right. There we go. Alrighty, so let's target the high intensity, and we'll be well, let's just do a Bonnie and Clyde on it. We'll die together in a hail of bullets. I just know it's gonna happen. So, which faction? Varanth Alliance? I think we should go for the opposing one this time. Just side with the Alliance. What do you think? Not this at the moment, James. Please. I just want to, just because we've planned this out already. Let's see. Let's take a rain check on it. Let's go with the Alliance. See, that gets us into more trouble by fighting for the opposing force. Okay. I know what you mean. Right, so again, you start outside the conflict zone, and you actually you have to actually fly to it. Alright, let's start with the gunship. I should have probably had the weapons out a little bit earlier.
Good to have you on the team, Commander.
Yeah, anytime. Right, gunship. Apparently I'm still leaving a wing. Don't be surprised if a capital ship pulls in here. I'm not saying it will, but it's possible. Oh, I should have kept pulling up. That would have hit him, I think. Wow, lots of reds here. There we go. These federal ships insist on coming at you nose to nose, so I think they have to pay the price. And I think he's finished. Who's next? Biggest? Python. Ooh, Python's already getting... Is that Python?
We have an
No,
allied
it can't be.
correspondent in the area. Keep them alive while they get the footage they need. Another one down. Keep going, Commander. Enemy ships destroyed.
Now we do have... It looks like this is nearly finished. Protect allied correspondents. Well, I don't know which ones those are. But I'll just keep killing everybody and hope that does the job. Oh, they're just Aspies.
Well done, Commander. Approved kill.
Another one over here. Yeah, I can't do as much pip management as I'd like to because my maneuvering keys are on the left side of my keyboard and my pips are on the right side, so it means I can't do both at the same time. This is why I use a voice pack to do it. Wow, why is that yellow? So yeah, I would normally be doing a lot more pit management. Warzone correspondent. These are the ones that need protecting.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Yeah, bacon.
Enemy ship destroyed.
I wonder why these correspondents are just, what, they're just sitting here reporting the news. Cameras out the window. Now, Kathina was in Super Cruise. Are you here, Kathina, at all?
Offline.
On your way? So we have to defeat the enemy ships and protect Allied correspondents. I wonder what happens when they all die. I don't know where this one thinks it's going. Trying to pull me away, I think.
Nice work, Ace. I'm starting to think we could win this thing.
Ace. That's a Red Dwarf reference, maybe. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. I on-target and retarget when he's chaffing to save those turrets. The turrets do now stop firing automatically once the target ship's hull is at 0.
Target shield is online. Flight assist off.
Looks like we still have all 3 correspondents. Whoops. We still have all 3 correspondents intact. Toast.
Target destroyed.
And I'm getting repaired by the looks of it. So back into the conflict zone because we got pulled away there. Eagles, Vipers. Well, an enemy's an enemy. That one's going to be dead shortly anyway.
Target destroyed.
Really shortly. We have an ASP scout quite a distance away still, but we'll get in there.
Target shields offline.
So apart from, at the moment, apart from protecting the correspondence, which is something I'm not actively doing, just killing everything that's here, and hopefully that's working. Apart from that, at the moment, not really noticing that big a difference, or that it's not seemingly much more of a challenge yet. No SpecOps, and that ship's about to buy it.
Target destroyed.
Now what? All I see around here is greens. There's a correspondent. Athena, a correspondent.
Target shields online.
Thankfully having time to get its shields back up. Another one. And some SpecOps on our side. 4 of them. Are we done?
Victory is close, I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
Subtitles. I like how the chat brought up what he was going to say before he said it. So, Allied correspondents survived. But there's no enemy ships, but it hasn't kind of ended yet. So that little sub-mission, if you like, is over and done with. Now what? It was easy, wasn't it? Do you think we should just jump out and back in again? Yeah. I ain't gonna complain. perhaps we should try a new instance of this. And it's not completing either, which is weird. Is it? I'm sure it's supposed to, right? It wouldn't make sense to just be here and nothing else is spawning in. Right, let's get the ships out and back in again. Yeah. Try another one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I'm going to pick the same one unless there's another one. I think. Well, there's one down there, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. So I'll just stay locked onto the same and just pull a U-turn around that lovely Earth-like world and pop back in and see what happens. Alright, so immediately then it's popped up. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to fight for the Alliance. I've got a feeling this is in a persistent state. It's remembering what it was. Yeah, waves. I mean, at least something. I wonder if it's the fact that we're in an anarchy site that's making a difference, an anarchy system. There's nothing here this time. So who's just welcomed me aboard? Probably the same guy that hands out the bonuses for efficiency bonuses for scanning a planet. Mapping a planet. Well, there's another one a little bit further down the road if you want to try that one.
1. Engage.
Which is around Bunda 3. There's a high intensity around Bunda 3. Let's head for that. Bunda Bridge and Co. I don't know, Commander Quo. I think it's just to keep people happy, getting little bonuses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's paying it either. Or who, I don't know who cares enough to pay you extra for using the least amount of probes. It's a strange, it's a strange thing. I'm assuming, Kathina, that you didn't have the same problem this time and that they were lawless. And I'm wondering if high intensity zones are different depending on the one time I take my fingers off the keyboard. Depending on the state of the system, whether it be in civil war or boom or retreat or outbreak or something. Oh, you could fire. Well, that's good. I can see you out my side window. Just a ball of light. Right. Let's see what this one has in store. Yeah, I did read that, Commander Quo. But is that the actual official story? That they are limited by fuel? Because that would be okay if that's the case. But I don't know if Frontier have said anything on that. Right, we have ships and we have... Let's see what we see. And we have, yeah, we have an actual conflict zone. So there we have an elite assault ship. So let me just continue to put stuff in here. Somehow I'm in analysis mode, so of course weapons do not fire there because Frontier says so. It's not the best time to get shot, but I'll take it. Just made a big mistake, but it wouldn't be the first time.
One of our command vessels has entered the area. Protect that ship.
Protect the Allied captain. Oh, right, okay. There he is. Right, so if anybody fires on this guy, it's him. It does feel gamey. Honestly, protect. It's okay though. It's fine. But these are very similar objectives to what you would find in, you know, mass-produced games. If you know what I mean. Yeah, protect the captain. Don't let him die. It's like in my latest Hitman mission. There's 3 targets, but one of them I'm not allowed to kill. At least for the moment, anyway. And this feels exactly the same. Do not allow one to die. But in the context of the actual game, I can understand it. I just don't know why. He just needs to not be here, really. And we'll just fight. Captain is brave. So we will protect him.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
It looks like it seems I can effectively do that just by targeting the bigger ships to give him the best chance of survival. Ooh. Okay, so we have another one. Now we've got to protect Allied correspondence now. Fair enough.
Target shields offline.
outpost, and such it is.
Target destroyed.
Did we win? There's the captain, and his shields are not too bad at all. He's up here somewhere. Oh, he's getting busy. Who are you firing at? Allied captain.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, he's leaving now. Does that, if he leaves, does that mean then that this submission is accomplished? Let's see what happens. Oh, was that he? Yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
Nice work, Commander. Keep it up.
Okay. Well, the Allied correspondence still need to be completed, and there are no enemy ships here. A good time to be picking up all this lovely, lovely stuff. Proprietary composites, which I'm almost full of. Do you guys know where I can get hold of conductive polymers? I know it's supposed to be transport ships, but man, I'm having trouble finding them. This is in the live game, by the way, not this. I think that's it. A2FK Gaming. Hello, man. How are you? Well, I thought the high intensity was going to be higher. Now, I think they made a change in Chapter 4 where it's not necessarily the case anymore that conflict zones are or would be found in civil war and war states. I think they can be found in all kinds of different places now. Goatman! Hey, Goatman. Kathina, do you want to try another system? Perhaps one that's not Anarchy, and see what happens. Beagle point and a cutter, wow. What's your jump range? That'll be quite a thing. That's pretty cool. I used to be wanted here. Well, don't worry. I'm going to have a quick nip around, Kathina, and see if I can find a conflict zone in a well-populated Federation or whatever system. Oh, that's pretty nice. 51 on a cutter. Nice. Very cool. Well, good luck with that. However far out you are. I would have waited until Chapter 4 went live. Oh, warning, leaving conflict zone. Right in my face. I'm okay with those, that's okay. Alright, anything here? Nothing here, so we can try a civil war system, because they might be there might be more of a chance to get one there. So we have something down here. A very low population though. What's this one? Yeah, there seems to be a correlation between systems in a war state and a low population. I think it's because they're all getting killed off. Everybody's dying. Let's have a look. Right, Civil War, Federation 8.6 million, high tech. Sounds good. Take me there. Civil Liberty, there's your new one. Civil Liberty. Alright then, here we go. Agey lips. I'm sure I know somebody called that. Right. Off to AG Lips. Guardian Tech. I think it is. Commander Rams, I think they said that there was going to be on the Guardian sites that there was going to be more things there now. So you should be able to pick up those things and then buy whatever Guardian stuff you want. Oh look guys, I've discovered a belt cluster. Oh, highlight to my day. Oh, another one. Wow. Yeah, on my way to a conflict zone and I got 3 belt clusters. Thanks, Corvette, for doing that for me. Woohoo! Yes. Oh, I should have looked at them on the system map in all their glory. Can't wait to cash those in. Oh no, wait. Right, we're here. Do we have anything? Wow, yeah, we do. Okay, so no William Shatner jokes on this one, alright? Thank you. Right, so the high intensity CZ just underneath that station. Apparently it's high intensity underneath Kirk's Ring, so look at that, I end up joining the wing and leaving it at the same time. Okay. Oh, what? Why? Sorry. My mind's wandering in all sorts of different places. Kirk Ring, the Hand Gang. I mean, what system have I pulled into here? That planet looks really cool. With, yeah, it looks nice. The yellow going to orange. That looks very nice. Let's join the Gold Allied Services, shall we? I don't want to be a member of a Hand Gang. That planet looks really good. I like that. God, remember when they were all beigey and cheesy? I should map it, but I just... yeah. Gold Allied Services. Right, let's drop in, and I think Athena's still on her way, so I'll be careful. Okay, we did get the lock. Hey, Cardassian monk.
What you said yesterday made so much sense, Rusty.
Oh, thank you, man. That's very nice. Thank you very much, sir. Now I've got a big green box in my peripheral vision. So if I get killed, I've got an excuse now. Thanks for that donation. Very, very nice of you. Right, we need to get in a bit closer. So let's have a boost and see if it pops up with the message about entering. There it is. I like this. I like that it puts you outside and then you go in and you've got time to choose, and it's all done from the comms panel. That's pretty good. Right, weapons out, and let's see. Well, we have Some pythons here.
On the team, Commander.
Oh, an elite conda. That's got to be first on the menu. Start up at 10. And I'm going to be targeting power plant pretty much straight away on this one. Because the moment its shields are down, I want its death. Come on, just stay where you are. I've run out of button power for some reason. I think it's because I'm able to sustain fire. Nice of you to join us, Cathena. Feel a bit better now. I got my nurses here to heal my ship.
Enemy captain in the area. Take him down.
Good night. Who's next? Another one. Another elite anaconda.
You got him.
Eliminate enemy captain. Oh, that's him. That's him. That's this one. Let's see if we get a bonus.
Fire on our capital ship. Keep it safe.
Capital ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to be eliminating the enemy captain first. Wow. There's a lot going on here. I'm just going to continue firing. Temperature critical.
Accelerated shield regeneration.
Nice timing, Cathena. Come on, get your shields down. And these multi-cannons can really get torn into you. What the hell? That is indeed a capital ship right there. I'm sure of it. It is.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I'm guessing it's on the opponent's side. Wow, look at the heat around that thing. It must be coughing their guts up in there.
Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
Well, I, Captain. Prevent the enemy captain's escape. That's a new one. That's just suddenly changed. I think I'm going to be able to prevent that. Good night, Captain.
Another one down. Keep going, Commander.
What? Farragut battle cruiser. It is the enemy, right? Yeah, it is. Let's see if we can get into these heat relays. Why does it say minus 98? Why can't I... Oh, I'm not... Am I targeting the right thing? Oops. There's some of them that are in the minuses. I don't understand that.
Hotel 2 Charlie joining attack formation. Watch your back, pilot.
Okay, I'm now switching to maneuvering thrusters. See if we can get this guy out of here. Okay, I don't think it's on this side. I think it's down here. That's just my turrets doing that. Okay, that's that one done. Yeah, I don't get the minus 100 ones. I don't understand those. Oh, what's it firing at, for God's sake? My turrets are just going nuts here. Where's this heat relay supposed to be targeted? There it is. My turrets must have been able to see it, that's why it was constantly firing at it. Seem to be making any impression on them. Yes, this one, Jess. No, these are fine. Whoa, these are fine. I'm just targeting the ones that are 100.
Nice work, Ace. I'm starting to think we could win this thing.
Yeah, me too. This relay's just a slight bit inside here. And come on, nearly there. Come on. Toast. No, it's not temperature, it's health. It says on it health. The ones that I took out, are they just not in the list anymore, or are they rebuilding themselves? It seems very strange. See, when they're in the minus figures... Mission objective detected. Kind of busy right now. Okay, the turrets are already locking onto something that they can't even see. What a waste of ammo. Where is it? I'm looking at my... I don't know what this... Schreiben. Oh, Schreiben's the name of this ship. Gotcha. Yeah, so this heat relay then is... down here. shut up, turrets. Should turn them off. Where is this thing? Inside here? Inside the nose. Great. So the compass or the sensor doesn't tell you anything about where it is then. It's all visual.
Under attack.
Well, Federal broadside cannon. Let's try these -1s. I don't think it's going to get us anywhere, but we'll see. I hope it does. Come on, thrusters, come on. I've got 2 ships on me. Yes. Right, -99. Just give it everything until it blows. I'm gonna run out of ammo. They should have, yeah, it is bugged.
Under attack.
It is bugged. I mean, we all know what happens. I think we've seen this before. Once all the heat relays have been destroyed, this thing decides it's gonna leave. Oh look, Rusty Dog 5. Oh. Got a Federal Navy ship here as well. It's a corvette. See if I've got enough ammo to finish this guy. If I ram it, I don't need so much ammo. Look at the size of it compared to that battle cruiser. Enjoying the ride. Oh, need a bit more power. Just caught it a little. And now it does make the vet look puny, yeah. The size is amazing. You don't really appreciate it until you see the two together. This is a master corvette. Yeah, he's a master of taking all my ammo. I've got 2 multi-cannons left. Probably the big ones.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I'm gonna have to ram him. Oh, that's why I'm thinking that was a corvette. I do not know. In the distance, it looks like one. It's fine. 1%. I don't know if that was me or I felt that I missed it, but we'll see. He's going to be toast now. When I say now, I mean some point today.
Target destroyed.
All I had left in the capacitor. Thanks, Kathina, but do you have any multi-cannon ammo? I seem to be almost out. Yeah, that battle cruiser's bugged at the moment, so something that needs fixing. Is that planet landable? I don't know, it looks nice, doesn't it? It's very cool. I don't think I've got a detailed scanner on this ship though, so I couldn't map it if I wanted to. I'm going to need some rearming. Guess where I'm going? See, this is going to be awkward when I'm going through that slot.
Cannot comply.
Oh right, big habit. No, it's not worth it, Commander Quo, because I can restock here, and it's not worth. I've got like I don't know how many hard points, 6 I think. And it's a lot of materials to use up. It takes more time to recoup those than it does to just dock here. It's right here, it's like 2 seconds away. It's not worth synthesizing. I only do that if there's no other options.
Core Dynamic, Tango Hotel Echo. The Federation welcomes you. Follow station protocols and enjoy your visit, Commander. Permission authorized. Cleared to land on pad 2-5.
2-5, right at the back.
Scan detected.
Well, this is going to be a quick one. There we go.
Landing complete. Ship secured.
Oh, you're wanted? Oh no. Yeah, you might have to... What do you have to do then? Go back to Bunda and clean the ship? I wonder why that is. Are you aligned to a... I can only think of power play, but I don't really see how that can even be affecting anything. Does anybody here watch MMA, UFC, mixed martial arts? There's a female fighter there, a female, she's actually pretty good. She looks harmless enough, but she's pretty devastating. Her name is Rose Namajunas. And I mentioned that because it looks just like her here, except without the lipstick. Fatini! That's really weird. I wonder why that would be. Anyway, so Rose Namajunas, aka Bonnie Webber. Ah, you see? Alt Avatar Gaming, you know who I mean. Doesn't that look like Rose? Hey? Thug Rose, yeah. I still can't believe she beat Joanna twice. Anyway... what am I doing here? Right, I think I'm going to see if I can cash anything in. Oh yeah, I've got a fine here. Wait a minute. Combat bonds. Oh, I can cash these in from L258. That's nice. And those. And those. Oh, pretty good. I was able to cash these in from everywhere. The new CZs. Well, they're a bit buggy. Fatini, they're a bit buggy, but they're definitely better than previous. They're a bit more challenging. They've even got little objectives to do in there now, which you could argue, you know, it's kind of gamey, but it makes sense within the context of what you're doing. So it's absolutely fine. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to see if I can cash in my belt clusters. Where was it? Oh, was it in Agey Lips? Yeah, look at that. I got 3 messages on my in front of my face to tell me that I'd scanned these, like it was some amazing headline. Their value is 0. Oh, Frontier, what are you doing? Right, there we go. Let's sell those. 92. It might get me a little bit more repped. That's a good point, Kathina. Give that a try. I'm just wondering whether to go into an AX. Do you have any ships up in Nehemiah or in and around Kathina where you can take on Goides? Is that something you do? Well, I'll just hanging on for Kathina to see if she can sort that out. Well, I've never actually noticed. Oh, you're not done any Xeno stuff. What's all in here then? Uh-oh, you're looking at the bark of Merlin, and I can hear Merlin barking. Probably somebody with a dog walked past the front gates. So this is the Midnight Black. I quite like it actually. It's all matte, but I like the fact it has some grey painted areas as well, and that it's not totally black. Oh, Merlin's really going for it. I think somewhere on here, not quite sure where it is because I can't see it from this angle. There it is. Yeah, I have the nameplate, or not the nameplate, the ID in black, but you can still see it. The lighting here doesn't help with these floodlights. Let me see if I can just... There you go. So you can see the black on the black. Yeah. It's quite nice. I like it. Am I proud of it? No, I wouldn't say I was proud. I've always had this thing in chrome. But no, pride, no. I just think it's okay. And besides, you know, it's just cost me enough bloody money. So let's have a look here. We've got some paint off these back wings here. So I'm gonna fix the paintwork and see if it makes that go away. And I'll do the integrity as well, just for completeness sake. But I'll back up the stock there. Right, let's see if that's fixed it. No. Looks like I've got dodgy paint forever. So what's the point of the 100% paint thing? This is just a rip-off. If I could get back all the credits I'd spent on paint repair, I could buy a Sidewinder. No, people just couldn't be bothered to paint round there. Well, okay, what about, Kathina, what about trying back in a private group, both being in the same conflict zone, but not winged up? Yeah, you're probably right there, Happy. Can you just imagine parts on a ship like this from Halfords? Just walking into Halfords. You got any Corvette? Oh no, we're just out of stock. We can order them for you. Oh, seen this, guys? Check this out. Oh, it's changed. Give me a sec. It'll pop up in a minute. An advertisement came up here for the buckyball thing just now. Look, these are all player. This is a player-based thing coming up here, isn't it? I think it's cool that they do this now. I'll have to see if I can get Rusty up there. I suppose I'll have to arrange an event. Rusty's little face up there, that'll be brilliant. Watch as ships go sailing the neutron highway. There you go. It's an official phrase now. It's people standing there as if space legs are a real thing. You're home away from home. Actually, they're just home, to be honest. The advertisements are not too original, are they? Remlock. That looks like the Dead Space suit. Well, the buckyball was there just not too long ago. I spotted. I'm sure it'll come back. I thought they would maybe cycle round. So yeah, we'll do that, Kathina. Okay, we'll go into the medium one. Universal cartographics. Friendship drive charging, look. They're actually taking phrases that we use. Now, who's this guy? Yeah. Alright then. Let's launch, and we'll just quickly pop into a medium one and see if that sorts out. My home is Jameson Memorial in this thing. Although not strictly, it is pretty much whatever ship you're flying because you can't get off it. So yeah, it pretty much is that.
Access corridor is clear.
Let's fly through the Remlock here. Ooh, I love the way you see the primary colour dots.
Warning,
That's
do not obstruct
really cool.
landing pads.
Okay, so I didn't hit the cockpit though, and it looked like I was going to. So there's more of this out here now. Look at that projector, that holographic projector, look. First time I've really noticed that up close. Right, so we're just jumping into the first medium one, this one then, right? Let's go. That's down here. Yeah, that planet's nice. LFT-1103. I'll have to try and remember this. Pretty sure though it's not going to be... Oh, is it? It is. It is landable. It is landable. I'd like to go down there. It looks like it's a nice. Yeah, it looks like it's a nice place. If they had that, Goatman, people would just be boosting through them, front to back, to try and see if they can do it without hitting anything. There'll be it'll be chaos. All right, so we're going with the Allied services. At least it's not far to come for a repair or anything. All right, I don't see you in the instance at the moment, Kathina. Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry, I wasn't I wasn't expecting to see you in green, but of course you would be. Right, so we have a deadly challenger. Those two words together don't seem right, but anyway, let's go and take it down. Getting a little bit closer, I think, and open up. Oh, now it's clean for me. Now they're all clean for me. And I've got a SpecOps Python as well. I need to leave. Yeah, you're right. You're right. What the hell? Defeat enemy SpecOps wing. I would love to. Except that. Although it doesn't make a difference, does it? The reds are still red. Right, I want that Python. I might need you with the Heelys. With the Austin Heelys, because I'm going to be wanted in this system for a little while. I'm going to become a bad dog. There's them orange beams, guys, you see them? Now, what's with those? I'm sure I'm going to find out.
Under attack.
Yeah.
Warning. Shield bridge attack. Taking damage.
Right. I lost it now. I've got 2 ships, 3 ships on me now. SpecOps Wing Alpha. So I wonder then if this is if I'm getting a bounty for doing this, meaning it's a bad thing. If killing one will count up on that list of 4 that that's got to be killed. I wonder if it'll still count up.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
Hopefully the pink beams are better than the orange beams. There's the orange one. And who's delivering the orange beams anyway? Last time I fought SpecOps, I was playing Splinter Cell.
Accelerated shield generation.
Getting my shields back.
Under attack.
I've got a bit of hull damage as well. So something's penetrating through the shields. I wish I had 10 pips. Have you ever seen shields like it? What the hell were they bribing the engineers with? Something more than fish, that's for sure. managed to fly straight through the cloud there and miss him.
Target destroyed.
Now then, did that count? It did indeed. Let's get the next one, which is a vulture. I think I would definitely, if I was going to spend a lot of time in here, in these conflict zones, I think I would definitely reconsider the loadout on this ship and just have something that's like just completely lasers that doesn't need restocking or rearming. So it can just sit and fire forever. Once I've taken these SpecOps, I think this is the last one. Once this one's gone, I might have a change of ship. See what we get. The cutter. The cutter's not really made for this environment. It's not made to take on multiple ships as such. Objective complete, and yet, oh, this is SpecOps Wing Gamma. Yeah, it's a PvP ship really, which means it's gauged. It has the weaponry for one ship, pretty much. Or not one ship, but for one really good fight. But she'll do a few in PvE. Well, we've got a fertile lens here. I've got loads of ships firing at me. I can't really worry about those. Now this guy, SpecOps Elite Vertilance.
Victory is close. I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
More healing.
Incoming message.
I have an incoming message, but I don't know what it is because I haven't really got time to read it. But it's more important than a boat blaster. And yet it's hidden away. Oh, it's a reputation change. Okay, so it's not so important after all. Wow, everything's on my case here. I'm going to need permanent Heelys. Every red thing, almost every red ship is on my case. It's only Kathina keeping me alive here. But can her beams be enough against all these ships? Wow. What's the biggest thing here? Gunship. Actually, that fertile lance is kind of really what I want. How much can this thing take? Shields are down. Nice. How many ships have I got? Here's the orange ones. I think the orange ones looks to be weapons that go through your shields. can't believe that I'm even surviving this. It's only the healing that's keeping this ship. I'd have been destroyed a long time ago. It's like I'm using up all my ammo on one ship almost. Seems it feels that way. I know it isn't, but it feels that way. I've never spent this long on a ship. I think that's it, is it? Yeah, he's toasted. There's a lot of SpecOps in here. What do you think, Athena, about me gonna switch ships and coming back into this? I got no boost. I don't want to leave you here either. Against it here. I want to get my cutter. It's got 3 times as much shield power as this thing, and pretty much 3 times as much hull power as well, and it deals hellish damage, particularly on hull. Certainly be interested in testing it against these SpecOps ships. God, a lot of ammo is required, and that's it. SpecOps, Aspect Explorer. My shields light up again. Paired. Again. I do have a boost available if I need it. It's not going to be very useful if we're already touching. Okay, there's no more SpecOps that I can tell. That's another ship just gone. They're all Mark 3s now. I've got a repelling bit on the way. Yes. 73% I am at the moment. Let's see how that goes. Easy. I'm hoping once these Vipers are finished, then that's going to be it. I'm going to finish the level. Level 2. Oh, the politeness of it. Allow me to show you the error of your ways. That would definitely constitute a civil war, wouldn't it? Do you mind awfully if I shoot you? No, no, please go ahead. That's a civil war. that, but I'm glad it was that way. Because now the rest of you is going to be easy to pick up.
Flight assist off.
It's a fair distance. I'm going to see if I can close in. I'm not sure I'm allowing the repair limpet to keep up with me. I'll try and sit still for a while. Oh, hang on, he wants out. He's gone. Another Viper. Well, it looks to be the last ship. We'll have to see. Actually, there's another one. There's another one. Ooh, sorry, Kathina.
Frameship charge detected.
Oh, he's leaving. Fine. We got this guy at 5%.
Target shields offline.
Is he getting healed? Because I'm seeing a blue plus on him as well. It's not really working very well for him, though. He's done. But there's another one. Oh, this is a gunship. They like going nose to nose for some reason. All gunship pilots apparently fly the exact same method. That limpet's getting a good run around.
Destroyed. Repair limpet engaged.
Right, I have a repair limpet attached. So again, are we done? Because there's nothing, at least on the sensor. Mind you, I am a fair distance out on the conflict zone, so no, we have more here. Anaconda. Uh-oh. Federal security. They might not be...
Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining
No, they're not part of this. Are they? Gold Allied Services, that's who I'm with. I need to get out of here then. I'll be killing my own. What do I do? Time to pay the bill. Yeah. I never killed anyone of the Allied. I need to get out though.
4, 3, 2. Engage.
Man. Can hardly move my fingers now. So there you go. Kathina, what do you think about a quick test with the cutter? Just a very quick one. Hello. There is a mission signal source here. What's this? Trading beacon. Okay, I'd be interested to see what the actual mission is. I'm not sure there's anything mentioned up here. Just reputation changes. And I know about that, and I'll think about that. They are buggy. Yeah, and it doesn't seem to matter whether you're winged or not. Well, this should prove interesting. He says with full optimism that is befitting a space simulation like this. I'm going to go in, I'm going to be given a mission, and they're going to say do this and we'll pay you billions. Actually, it's probably just going to be like I've jumped into one's mission USS's before, and there's just been a black box there to pick up, and I've had no comms. It doesn't tell me anything. Now these trading beacons have been here, I think, for a while.
Critical message.
So what's the mission then? Am I supposed to do something? I'm supposed to trade something? It's a mission objective, but there's no mission. Alright, Kathina, we can do that. We can stay in this system as well if you want, LFT1103. So, yeah, you have to trade the right stuff, which means you have to bring what... Either you drop it out of your cargo, I think, right? And then it picks it up. Or, I'm not quite sure. Oh, here we go. Hidden contact. Yeah, it was hidden. Source and return 21 units of microbial furnaces. Delivered to Kirk Ring. It's a hidden contact, and you will be amply rewarded. Is that the ample reward? 81,000 credits. And is this anything to do with this that I'm dropped into now, or is it just coincidence? Because I have to source them from somewhere, let's say Shinrata Desra. I'll find a station there that gets them, for example, and then take them to Kirk Ring, not here. So where does the Type 9 fit into all of this? I don't understand. Right, let's go and pick up my beautiful blue cutter. And see how she handles in a cornflake zone. LFT 1103. Well, I think conflict zones in the main then are definitely more challenging, and had I been on my own in that high intensity one, if I hadn't got out in time, I would definitely have died. It didn't help that the enemy were clean, and therefore I was getting wanted. I'll clean that off in the interstellar factors. I hope it doesn't happen again, because then I'm going to have two ships with quote legal issues. Now on this I have 1982 shields and 2633 armor. The cutter has 6,000 shields and 6,000 armor. However, Kathina, because it has prismatic shields, I'm guessing it's going to take a lot more effort to repair.
Fuel scooping.
And this leaving wing thing is really annoying. That's been a bug that's been in there since, well, at least 3.2. Fine. Should be fun. I'll just do a little bit with the cutter, just to see where we are. And then perhaps during the week I will do a separate video with the AX conflict zones using the Gauss and the plasmas, I think. Well, I couldn't be facing the wrong way more. These are the times when you want to do the loop of shame. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Kathleen. I thought maybe I don't need so many pips in shields if you're going to be there constantly repairing them. That would be really handy, because that does give me effectively more pips, if you know what I mean, or the equivalent of more pips. Because if you're healing my shields as I go, it's like I've got 4 pips in systems, so it's like being given an extra couple of pips for free. That's really handy. Right, I don't think... I'm just gonna have to take it as it comes and just drop in. "12 pips. You uninstalled after pirates with level 3 above me, interdicting your insta-killing." Well, I can understand the frustration, even to the point where it would make you want to uninstall. But don't let it beat you to the point where it stops you enjoying the rest of the game. There's more than just pirates out there to enjoy, and it'd be a shame to miss out on that.
Core Dynamics, Tango, Hotel, Echo. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
Sounds like you need a faster ship as well, so you can boost away quicker. I don't know whether you are an experienced pilot, a newbie, or somebody who's, how can I say it, got a big ship via a quick method, and maybe you need a bit more experience behind the wheel kind of thing.
Access authorized.
I really don't
Cleared
know.
for landing on pad 09er.
Zero Niner. Is there a reason why 9 gets quoted as Niner and no other number? You know, you don't say 6 or 5 or 4, do you?
Visual on landing gear.
I'm sure there must be some reason for it that makes sense.
Forbidden to loiter in this area. Vacate immediately. Caution, deploy landing gear.
Okay. Okay then, Black Vet.
Power down. Greetings.
Bye bye. That repair bill would have been so much more. And here she is. Look at these shields and armor. 6,600 each. That's a lot more than the Corvette has. A lot more. More than triple. But let's see how that translates. Now, because I'm using double shot frags, I only need 1 pip in weapons, but I'll get away with using I think what I'm going to do with pips, I'm just going to do a reset, and then I'll just pop it up like that, so at least I've got actually I should perhaps do it that way. 1.5 systems, 3 engines, 1.5 weapons. I don't mind going 2.5 engines and like 2, 2.5, 1.5. I wouldn't even know what to press to make that happen. What, are they resistant to heals as well? Right, so here we go. This is what I'm flying in right now. She's not black. And I don't know what the PK one is for. Something killer. Pirate killer? I'm not quite sure. There's a reason, but I have no idea what it was. 042, seriously? I do have the beam laser, yeah, for the shields. Right. So no pips into shields then. Well, well, well. Let us see. So Cathena is here. Oh, and that's it.
Have a safe journey.
I don't know if I can reach 500 with this. Come on. No, not quite. 491. So my loadout on this, I'll have to remind myself. I think it's, yeah, it's primary beam and the rest are all frags on secondary. Let's see how she copes. And this could deliver even more power in terms of damage if I was competent enough to have all the weapons fixed. It'd be just absolutely brutal then, I think. Let's have a look. So yeah, huge beam laser and then 6 double shot frag cannons. It's going to be interesting if nothing else. I want to go up against a... I hope I get the chance to go up against the SpecOps Anaconda or something. Something that's elite, something that's SpecOps, and something that's big. Corvette, elite Corvette SpecOps would be pretty cool.
Objective detected.
Now there's that mission related signal source. It's exactly the same one, so I'm not going to bother with it. I do like the fact that they are persistent now though. Sort of. Okay. What if I'm still wanted from last time? Actually, it's a different ship now, so let's see if I get lawless ships or clean ones. I just did a bit of overspeeding. Might still get the chance, but we'll have to see.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
All right. Oops. Still trying to figure out the I can't move. I can't move this panel. I can bring the panel up, but I can't select. I can't do anything with it. I can't navigate it. Oh god. This is the same problem we had when we were in the navigation panel and you couldn't select anything. And you had to go... Let me see if I can do this. Just fly around like that. There we go. Wow. Right, is there any SpecOps?
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Oh, thanks. Got any big ships around? Go for a Python. Go for a Python.
Under attack.
But we'll get his attention with the beam laser first. And we'll just rip him to shreds with the frags. As long as he doesn't mind keeping still for a little while. Put it all on the beam if I have to.
We have enemy SpecOps in the area. Stay alert.
Thermal attack.
Oh, I thought he was toast, to be honest. SpecOps in the area. Defeat SpecOps win 0 of 4.
Flight assist. Flight assist.
I'm not going to spend any more frags on that. He's nearly dead. Come on, SpecOps. Verdaland SpecOps, right. And he's firing at me.
Nicely done, Commander.
Leave him to me.
Under attack.
Just need to settle him down. Don't want to boost because I'll go straight past him. Frags are out of range, and now we got. Come on, get the big circle. Oh, he's. This is the only problem. This chaffing. So his shields are pretty okay, but then again, these frag cannons work best with hull rather than shields. But they do a lot of damage on shields as well. The closer I am, the more damage I'm going to do. And there goes the shields. I should really not get too close to me, man. The most deadliest shots is when they're all firing while I have the large reticle popping up. That's when they're really at their worst from the enemy's point of view.
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
I think that's it.
Target destroyed.
49,000 is going to cost me that in ammo.
You're on a roll, Commander.
Aspect Explorer next. Beam laser's underneath my ship, so I have to place it with the nose slightly higher.
Warning. Shield breach attack. Taking damage. Under attack.
Yeah, I'll breach your shields as well, my friend. Not quite. Didn't quite get the optimum hit there either. Frag cannons need to be fairly close to the ship, at least within a couple of kilometers. But the closer you get, the more powerful it's going to be. But the downside, of course, is the closer you are, normally the harder they are to stay on. That bottom frag cannon, though, is really out of sync with the rest. Oh, come on, this is perfect. See, that would have been a perfect opportunity to kill them.
Flight assist on.
So the times that my frag cannon is not on him, my beam laser is. That final volley there.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, that final volley there at close range was
Accelerated shield regeneration.
Nicely done, Commander. Nice work, Commander. Keep it up.
98 shields. Okay. SpecOps Vulture. Oh, tricky. This is why I like to take on the big ships. Because they're easier to catch. I can't remember what modification my beam laser has. Pretty sure it's efficient, but I don't know if it's got an experimental. I'm pretty sure it has though, but I don't know what it is. Let me have a look later. Thermal vent by the looks of things, but I don't think so. Wow, his shields withstood a decent volley there. That was impressive actually. Whoa. Almost took his shields off.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Right, say goodbye to your shields.
Under attack.
These frags just kill ship hulls.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
You're almost invisible here, Cathena, but I know you're there because my shields are still up. That's where I need the big reticle. The big reticle. And another one, another vulture.
Good shooting, Commander.
Well, I know that. But these frags do not have unlimited ammo. And I could even increase the seriousness of them even more by synthesizing each one. So it would be what? 6 times 30, so 180% more damage. I've never done that on these yet. Well, at least the ships here are all lawless, Lucy lawless. Well, I don't think that my shields would still be at 100% with no pips in them if it wasn't for you, though. I would have to have pips into shields. I've only got this maneuverability because I don't need pips into shields at the moment. Oh, hitting me wasn't smart. Flying towards me with these frags isn't smart either. That's the last of the SpecOps. Got 2 Alliance ships now.
Victory is close. I can feel it. Keep up the pressure.
I'm not sure. It depends, Matthew. I think certainly in the high ones you get the. Say I'm out of ammo already. Look, on one of them. You get the capital ships, which are fine. But no, it seems conflict zones seem different from what they were in the earlier betas of Chapter 4, and I think it's okay at the moment, to be honest. I'm gonna have to be careful here because my frags are gonna run out of ammo. They're all running out at the same time now. I'm pretty much done. I think I can take this ship down and that's going to be it. I do have the beam laser, of course, but I feel quite inadequate now. We're looking at 20%.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Been following my compass just then for some reason. I was looking at that Olympic thinking, why am I got Olympic coming in?
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Well, he's almost.
Good shooting, Commander.
Well, thank you, Smithers. Soon be back in time for tea. What?
Limpet failed.
What failed? Oh, limpet. Yeah, I'm 100%. They haven't got me yet. I think I could synthesize, Matthew. Can you synthesize when you're out of ammo? Or is the synthesis just for damage? No, I think you can. I think what it is when you synthesize, you restock and you get extra damage if you go for the premiums. He's got 1% left.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Yes, if I go into synthesis here and I go to large caliber, and I can do 15 reloads on these, plus I get 30% extra damage, so I can resupply
Incoming repair limpet.
to the top. Yeah, so we can do it. Should we? So 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90. So we're going to have 180% more damage.
Engaged. Repaired.
Well, I certainly have the materials to do it. Zinc, tungsten, and these are all raw materials. So 15 reloads, limited by tungsten, and then limited by arsenic, and then mercury, and then antimony, and possibly zinc. But why not? Let's do it. Let's resupply 6 of them with premium ammo.
Weapons rearmed.
I've never done this, I don't think.
Weapons rearmed.
So this is going to cause some serious damage. It's going to be like having
Rearmed.
it's going to be like having all of my frag cannons twice over. And the real problem is, of course, because of the lack of ammo. Like, there's not a lot of it. These premium shots are not going to last for too long. So that's it. Now we are absolutely, utterly. Do we have anything for the beam laser? I don't think so. That's a shame. Seismic charge munitions. Oh right, you can synthesize more seismic charges. Right. You could mine for this stuff and keep... you refine iron, nickel, silver, phosphorus. Maybe not mercury, I don't know. Can you? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I won't. So, here we are then. With my cutter at its most deadly. I just want a really big ship to test it out on.
Flight assist off.
I'll just stay flight assist off so that I can maintain this speed without having to boost so much. Well, we're not quite. We haven't quite defeated the enemy ships yet. And it seems we've run out. Might have to jump out and back in again.
Flight assist on.
This is so bizarre. How these I don't know, levels, for want of a better word, are not completing because there's no ships left and the bar doesn't get to the end. I think we should create a new instance. So let's look at Pizza Base Land. That's the name of that planet.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Up to you, Kathina. You want to go medium or high? They're both very close together. So I leave it up to you. I'll leave it all up to you. I'm not fussy. Okay. Let's go into the high then. Right next door. Literally right next door. Yeah, go higher, go home. Okay, we have ships, and are they clean? Oh, lawless. Come on. They're lawless. Give me something big. Python. Python's medium. Yeah, you'll be glad to have me on my team on this line. Once my fraggies get going. Hey, Python, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Oh god, come on. That's the shields down. And if he'd stayed still, I would have finished him right there. Just think, I've got double shot frags and twice as much power damage. I'm waiting for the big circle. That's it, done. Next. Yes, stay still while I shoot you. We come in peace. Shoot to kill. Diaval 11. Hey, Diaval.
We have enemy SpecOps in the area. Stay alert.
SpecOps Python. Right, 4 of them. Always 4. Whoa. That sounded... Oh, it was this thing. I was going to say it sounded like a Thargoid coming in. It's a megaship.
They're targeting our capital ship. Defend it.
I will defend it. Believe me, that SpecOps guy is gonna get toasted. Wow, his shields are strong. That was a couple of good volleys from the frags there. And it only took two rings away. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got his shields down, he's down to 73%. What a difference this makes. If only I could stay on target. I think I've got too many pips to engines. It's a bit too agile. I don't want to do too much flight assist because I don't want to create too much distance. Oh, really? There we go.
Target destroyed.
Honor, Harrington. SpecOps, Asp Explorer. They're not all hitting their targets because I'm not getting the big reticule. SpecOps Wing Beta. Oh right, so he's not fully tested yet then. Probably got a few bugs. He's actually a beta. Wow.
Target shields offline.
I'm impressed with their shields, I'll have to say. His hull's not going to do too much for him. If I can get within a decent range and get the big... Nah.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Come on, quickly reload. That's the downside, is waiting for the reload. Right, we have an Asp and a Vulture. Go for the Asp next, I think.
Commander.
There it is.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target shields offline.
Yeah, this is the kind of power you need to deal with these SpecOps ships, because they're extremely well engineered. The shields, especially, their shields are really tough.
Keep going, Commander.
Flight assist off.
You couldn't
Flight
well,
assist on.
I couldn't survive in here with an unengineered ship, for example. No chance. flying backwards. No. Come on, stay on target. If these ships were big enough that all my frags could hit it at the same time. The thing is with the bullships, it's so small. I think a lot of the fragments are just missing.
Flight assist off. Under attack. Flight assist on.
Hence the need to get close.
Target shields offline.
Oh, the ship turns so slow. That was a good whack. That was. I think he's done.
Target destroyed.
Objective complete. So the battle cruiser's on our side then, is it?
Incoming repair
No.
limpet.
If it's not on my side, why did it say for me to defend it then? Weird. I really would like an anaconda or something. How am I doing? I haven't got a lot left. One is just about to become out of ammo. So let's pick the biggest ship we've got, except for this one. I haven't really got the ship to deal with those heat relays. Let's see if we can find something a bit further in here. The size of that thing, it's huge. See if I can see if I can sort of demonstrate the difference in size here. This is currently the biggest flyable ship in the game, and compared to this thing, there you go. I had to hit it to demonstrate it, but that's the size difference there. So fairly large. Just giving Kathina another job, healing my shields there. Right, let's try a standard ship then. Explorer, dangerous, non-SpecOps. So first we'll hit it with the laser beam, get its attention. God, the inertia on my ship. It takes me so long to stop.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
You're on a roll, Commander. Prepare to engage.
It's getting a bit closer. That's too close. They tend to like to fly past you. Here we go.
Target shields offline.
Right, we're out of ammo on one, so the rest are going to follow suit.
Flight assist.
And that'll be all our premium ammo used up.
Flight assist on.
I really want to be a bit closer. Within a kilometre, if if I can get within a kilometre plus have the large reticule pop up, then I'm going to be dishing out some serious damage, I would say.
Frameshift charge detected.
Wow, he bounced right off me. He what the hell was that?
Destroyed.
Out of range, out of ammo, out of ammo, out of range, out of range. I don't have the ammo to take on a gunship, I am sure of that. I got
Destroyed. Thermal spike detected.
thermal spike detected. Where are you going? Is he leaving or is he... I don't know what's going on there. It certainly looks like some disco. I think I'm done. Actually, that gunship's ungettable now. It's only the beam laser can do its job. Stay where you are.
Target shields.
Oh, he got his he got his damn shields back, but not for long. Come on, frags.
Target structure destroyed. Thermal spike detected.
Target structure destroyed, did that say? Target structure destroyed?
Target shields online.
Where is he? Come on.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I'm running out of ammo. Well, we didn't, because of a bug in the first capital ship, we didn't get to make it go away, which is a shame. I would self-destruct, but even 33 million is a bit heavy. Look at that, smack into it, high speed, no shield damage. Which is a tough cookie. Right, I reckon that's it then. Got no boost. Oh, was it attacking me? I did hear some strange impact sounds, but I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been just I was caught in the crossfire or something. Well, there you go. Conflict zones in Chapter 4. Definitely, you can choose sort of your skill level. I suppose you can, your difficulty level, I should say. Is that Cathina's afterglow? So, yeah, you can choose, you know, whether you want to go low, medium, high intensity, up to you. And in the mediums and the highs, you're going to get SpecOps ships, which are a bit more challenging. In the highs, you're going to get battle cruisers as well, and you have little objectives to do, like taking out SpecOps, protecting captains, and things like that. So I think definite improvement there inside the conflict zones, because compared to what they were to now is better. And I think the low, if you're used to just handling 3.2 conflict zones, then you'd probably want to stick with the low intensity ones. But if you want to step up a little bit higher, then definitely go with one of the mediums or the other one. I haven't got any weapons to fight this guy. But yeah, so all in all, I think an improvement there. And Utu, I want to fly to Utu. Definite improvement, I mean, without a doubt. And now it caters for people who are more skilled, or those who want to bring wingmates or even multi-crew into these zones, and it's providing more of a challenge. So I'll beam him to death. I think I lost him when I first boosted. I'll tell you how we'll end. Something I said I was going to do from the beginning. Oh, I can't now, we have to fly back. Excuse me, I'm going to fly back. I want to land on that planet. Whoa! Utu? Oh, it's not Utu. Look at this, it's U2. Hey, U2. There you go. That's why it's called U2, because there's to it. Yeah, never mind. Right, let's go back. What was it, 11 light years? There we go. I want to land on Pizza Base Planet. Because I don't have an SRV, I cannot recall if I've ever landed on a planet surface with this ship. Well, I'm going to now. Yes, it was an honour to fly with you too, Kathina, for sure. Definitely. Very enjoyable, and nobody died, and I think, considering you were having to heal me as well, I think you did a bang-up job.
Objective detected.
Okay, so I think the planet is the first one, so we're just going to go here. Pizza Base 1. Well, it looks like a pizza base. Here we go. Kathina's system, death all. She goes to death all, and I went to you two. Right, so we'll land on the bright side. I'm not sure if I'm actually wanted here now, I'm not really sure. So I'm going to go into these dark and medium coloured areas, I think. I can't map it because I don't have a detail scanner on here. So if there are any geologicals on here, I hope there are. I'd like to come back here and scan this place and see if there's any geologicals, because it must look pretty good altogether. Let's get into this region here where we've got a mixture of all the different colours. I'm coming in way too fast though. Come on ship, slow down. There we go. Wow. Let me just turn this off a sec. Check this out. Look at this. This is one of the best looking ones I've seen. All the cracks everywhere, it looks like crust, you know, just peeling off just like a pizza. I wonder if I could land this without a hood. I don't think so. You'd never know where you're landing. It's possible. 0.3 gravity on this, so I may hit the ground, but I'm well protected. I had night vision on by the looks of it. Oh, I think I am going to hit something. Yep, yep, yep. No, are you kidding? No SRV in this though, unfortunately. But I'll certainly be back here in my Explorer Conda because I want to find out if there's any geological samples here. I think I would rather enjoy floating around here. Right. Yeah, that was very close. I don't think you could have got a credit card in the gap between me and the ground. I think I need to go back just a little. And possibly over here. Problem is, it's such a big damn ship. Finding a suitable spot is a tad more awkward. Oh god, I've got forward momentum. There's a parking space back here. There we go. It's only a small one. Let's see if I can fit it in between the lines here. Oh, just gotta make tiny adjustments now. Come on. Oh, we are down. Wow. I mean, the terrain is coming in, certainly coming in to land on this looked very impressive. And the color of the ship has completely changed. I bet if you landed on this planet in 3.2 with a cobalt blue cutter, it would look completely different to what it does now. I'm sure of it. I think it would look more like its color that it has while it's in the station. But this one's lit up very well now. Let's see if we can get an idea of the scale of this thing by coming down to somewhere around 6 foot off the ground. There we go. Fraggle. And I think I can safely say that I got my fair share of kills. And look at this, you can see underneath there we have 4 USB ports there for plugging in and charging up. Right, anyway, enough. Guys, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Yeah, go and try out the conflict zones and have fun in them. And if you've got someone you can take with you, I certainly would recommend it. So have fun out there, and I will catch you on the next stream. And we'll see if Frontier have got anything new for us back by then. So thank you everyone for all your subscriptions and the donation that I got as well. Thank you very much. And all the likes and the comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.